Imagine a packed venue, a roaring crowd, and one chance to get it right. That was not my experience. But let me tell you how I had the opportunity to film my very first live concert in someone's backyard. Let's get into it. If you already follow me, then you probably recently saw a random video that popped up on my channel of a concert with Waylon. And if you're wondering why that's there, let me give you the backstory. As someone who's been working to elevate the video quality on my YouTube channel, this was my first time filming a live music performance. And honestly, it felt like jumping into the deep end. Armed with just one camera and CapCut for editing, I wasn't really sure what to expect. I'm genuinely proud of how it turned out. And it's reminded me of how much we can accomplish when we step outside our comfort zones. The combination of live music, which I love, natural lighting, and intimate atmosphere created something really special to capture. It's one thing to film controlled content, but live performance brings its own unique set of challenges. But sometimes the best growth happens when we say yes to a challenge that stretches us. But first, wine. You gotta have a little wine with story time. So here's the story of what happened. So Waylon is a friend of mine, and I've known her, oh my God, I want to say like probably 25, 30 years. I've known her for a long time. And for a long time, I didn't even know that she was a singer. She got a job as a background singer for the group Loose Ends. She sang for them for many years. And then she stopped singing for them. And then she decided that she wanted to do her solo project. She connected with a production company called Q&E Productions, and they talked her into doing a private concert because she didn't want to do it. From what I understand, she didn't want to do it at first. So they convinced her to do a private concert, and one of the partners has a beautiful home in Los Angeles with a beautiful yard, and they decided to do the concert in the backyard. I stopped it because the airplane was going, but I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to grab my wine and I'm going to keep talking because I keep getting cut off from the traffic outside, from the dogs barking next door. But this is real life. This is really happening. I'm really telling a story, and I'm trying to get this done so I can go spend some time with my husband, because he has already signaled to me that he wants me to come and hang out with him in the backyard. So, okay, let's keep it moving. So Q&E convinced her to do this concert, and we were talking about it one day. She was nervous. She was having all these feelings about the show. This was her first solo show ever, and she had a lot of, feelings about it. But one of the things that she mentioned is that she wanted to have the show filmed. She wanted to do a YouTube live, but she also wanted it to be filmed. So I was like, I'll do it for you. Now, I have never filmed a concert before in my life, but I've been really enjoying creating content, and I really like my new camera. I have a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It's very small, compact, discreet, but it really gets the job done. With all that being said, I volunteered to film the show for her. I was like, I'm no videographer, but let me take a stab at it. I would be honored to film your first show. So she was like, absolutely. So the show was in Los Angeles. She had a band. She's connected, so she knows a lot of musicians and a lot of people, but she got her band together. I think they only had one rehearsal, she told me. She had her set list, and she was ready to do her thing. So I got there early enough to film a little bit of her getting ready. I got little footage of the garden. I got footage of the band setting up. So this show is in a residential area. It's at somebody's backyard. Hello, hi. I'm April. I'm here to film for Waylon.
Okay.
Hello. Beautiful. That gradient, that's gorgeous. It was very intimate. It was very small. It was like 100 people, and they had it set up so beautifully. I'll share a clip so you can see what it looked like.
4:30, can't wait to get home. Nah. Oh, girl, I got something else to do.
They had like seating on both sides of the yard, and then there was a little aisle in the center, and that's where I was filming. And all I had was my little camera and my tripod, and that was it. Everything was all natural lighting, obviously, because it was a daytime show. So it was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, beautiful summer day in Los Angeles. So I filmed the video. The show was probably about an hour and 20 minutes, something like that. And she took a break in between and changed clothes and then came back out. All in all, the show took about an hour and a half. And so I filmed the whole show, and then I filmed a little bit of her greeting her friends, because most of them were just her friends and supporters. It was only like 100 people, very small, very intimate, but absolutely gorgeous. It was giving Tiny Desk, but in a garden. Just think Tiny Desk, but in a garden. Absolutely amazing. I actually thought to myself, I could do this at my backyard, and I'm considering doing that. So I digress. Let me finish telling you the story. It was my first concert that I ever filmed, and I think I did a pretty good job. So she actually reached out to me yesterday and said that Q&E Productions would be reaching out to me because they are going to be doing another show and they want me to film it. So fingers crossed that I'll get to do another one. But it was a lot of fun. I love doing it. I'm going to keep this short because, like I said, my husband is outside. He's got cigars and wine going and the beautiful lights. And I'll show you a clip of how gorgeous it looks out there. But I'm going to go hang out with my husband.
Yeah, they had 3 or 4 guys, and a good job of seeing that. Now he'll work all the way around that. I'm talking all.
What's up, baby cakes? So that is my story of how I was able to film a concert in someone's backyard. Be sure to check out the concert and let me know how I did. And also give Waylon some love and let her know how amazing she is. Thank you for joining me on April Assist Me, where I am here to assist you. Talk to you soon.
I love talking about love. I love being in love. I love making love.